Hello everyone, welcome back to Synthetic 2, update 14, and boy howdy we keep outdoing ourselves. Last run, we were playing as the Recon class, we made it well into the first loop, probably I believe our longest video ever, which is awesome. But today we're gonna give ourselves a little breath of reality here, and we're gonna turn up the escalation to level 2. What does that mean for us? Well, it used to tell us, and now I don't know how to access where the escalation modifiers are, but essentially it's gonna be enemies more dangerous, you more vulnerable. Simple recipe for dying in Act 1. We're going to be returning to the Commando, but we're going to be bringing a brand new skill set with us. Starting off with the Swift Dash. Swift Dash can be used 2 times in quick succession, and they recharge all at once, so you want to use them both at once. 400% movement speed, 50% dodge chance, 0.11 seconds duration. Passively gives you 10% move speed as well, which I believe is double what the regular dash gives you. We have the blade once more, essentially a big melee attack. If you dash and use it, it does even more damage. It stacks up every time you get a kill or pick up a dog tag. We'll talk about dog tags in a bit. And those charges can be expended to do a bunch of damage. If you kill someone with the blade, you get to slice right on over again. We're going to take the blade reflect here. Last time we had the plasma grenade. Taking on a defensive stance for 1.5 seconds, which allows reflecting shots back to their attackers when about to be hit. Now this one's going to be tough to use. Very, very tough to use. But if we are able to reflect well enough, I think it could be a bit of a banger. We're going to take the healing stim, nice basic, just heals you up. And let's have a look at the passives for Commando. Killed units drop lootable dog tags. Looting dog tags gives certain rewards. In this case, fully refreshed shields, reset blade cooldown, more blade power, and we get some extra movement speed and accuracy just from the passive. We have the Collector passive. Grants benefits on pickup collection. In this case, 50% movement speed for 1 second and 3 extra plasma blade stacks, allowing that to deal more damage. If we collect ammo, we get ammo regen for 5 seconds. Quite a bit of ammo regen too. Our third passive, Synergy, increasing weapon prowess while mobile, and you can detect more pickups. So 25% more pickup flying chance. While we're dashing, more movement accuracy and more fire rate, also less recoil. Now, why not change up the weapon kit while we're here? Starting with the X1 micro coil gun. More ability and item effect power, 1 dash reflect when we pick up a pickup or a blade dash. Let's go for it and let's hit start, get on in there. First day back at work for me today was a pretty easy one, so I'm happy about that. I have annual leave next week, so I'm totally stoked about that as well. Nothing too crazy. And I've been getting a lot better at not falling asleep on the bus. I've been falling asleep on the bus so commonly this year. It's absolutely insane. Let's try out this reflect. Seems fun. Oh, those dashes. You can't use those separately. They come up together or not at all. I don't know what it is. I think when I'm in that social environment, that work environment, I just expend so much energy. And almost no matter how much sleep I get, I end up falling asleep on the bus. But it's been better lately. It got to the point where I've had to I've fallen asleep, hit my head on the chair of the person in front of me. And they've had to be like, dude, are you okay? Like, what's going on? Which, I suppose when it got to that point, is when I knew it was too much. Alright, we can't attack while we reflect, which makes sense. And it looks like the reflections aren't actually projectiles, they trigger, they're like instant damage. Now, try not to die right off the bat here. Pop a heal. And again, we want to try and make really good use of that reflection. For instance, that seemed very strong. Yeah, I'm not sure about this double dash. It's really freaking me out at the moment. But we'll get used to it, hopefully. Just the re-trigger is very strange. And the coil gun, man, not sure about this one either. Not gonna lie, we might have gone with the shitty build here. But yeah, I'd hit my head on the first person in front of me. They'd get all concerned. After that, no way am I going back to sleep again. But I want to save myself that embarrassment because it was getting ridiculous. Alright, we have a weapon tuning station. I have no interest in tuning either of these weapons. I love the pistol, don't get me wrong. One day I would like to do a pistol run. Not necessarily today. But it looks like we won't have much of a choice. So whatever. Fuck me up, fam. Let's do a pistol run. Destructor grid. Deploys a laser grid, which increases crit chance of allies within and deals damage to passing enemies. Yeah. In terms of tuning for the pistol, absolutely we're just going to take an upgrade kit so we can slap that onto whatever weapon we want and not actually tune up the pistol. Get the deflects. I feel like they love spamming out their attacks until I'm deflecting, and then they just couldn't give a crap, essentially. We're okay here. Maybe give the coil gun another shot. Nothing wrong with that. Gotta get in there with the knife. Yeah. It's just that reload time is huge. Yeah, I'm not convinced on those deflects. We can't reliably know if an enemy's gonna come at us, so... You can see the ammo regen down the bottom from picking up that ammo box. But I hope everyone's had a great Monday wherever you happen to work, if you work at all. Some of us non-working stands also here. Neats, as we like to call you. And that ain't no insult. It's hard to find a job nowadays. You might also be, you know, between the ages of 0 and 13. No one's expecting you to have a job right now. But I also swore earlier in this video, so I hope you're not watching if you're that age. Hard-hitting assault rifle loaded with bleeding hollow point and brutal recoil. Let's give it a go before we slap the upgrade onto it. Seems fun, let's do it. Shadow variant. Increase speed and sprint on reloading. We have had this one before. And we want to hopefully tone down the recoil, but we'll see. Chance to fire extra shots. We got increased crit chance and damage, or we got the plating crusher. Damaging area blast, which removes plating and deals bonus damage to plated. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think if we keep our shots nice and controlled, it's going to be no issue. Except for the fact that we all but died there. Another weapon upgrade gets good though. I think the key really is just going to be to not try and deflect too much. Not knowing when the deflect comes off of cooldown is just so brutal. There needs to be like a little meter that comes up or something. Reduces recoil. Precisely what we were looking for. Oh yeah, that is considerably better, especially standing still. Now this isn't a class that loves to stand still. However, yeah, something's up with that deflection. I mean, the slow movement speed, not being able to shoot. What were they thinking? is kind of what I'm getting at the moment. But we'll try. Maybe it's more of an aggressive tool. Like we want to walk. We want to know when the big shots are coming and actively kind of walk towards them and deflect. So we'll try that kind of style. So right now it seems a bit shy, you know? And the double dash with the blade, like it's so hard to aim. We've really put ourselves on hard mode here, in my opinion. This ain't a walk in the park. Alright, armor pen, fire rate, capacity, all good upgrades. Let's go into fire rate. Since we have recoil reset, I feel like firing faster is just going to be an excellent little DPS upgrade for us. Yeah, I'm kind of secretly hoping, and this isn't, I guess, nice to hear, but I'm secretly hoping that I do die early on a few of these runs because, man, it gets real exhausting recording those longer runs. Like, sitting down and talking for an hour and 45 minutes is, I don't know how the streamers do it. They're, like, there for 8 hours a day, talking about shit all. I can sort of see why a lot of them are quiet and completely boring. Like, I'm getting it. And for all I know, I'm boring. Like, I'm doing my best here, but I guess like any job or any skill, like you develop it over time, right? You get better at sort of ranting and rambling, balancing, talking about BS to talking about the game. I think that's how you know like a good streamer or a good content creator is they understand their niche. They understand what their viewers want to hear. Do they want to hear all about the game? Do they want to hear complete bullshit? Do they want to hear a hybrid? Does it vary depending on what's being played? All these things I think are super relevant. I'm trying to hybrid up because I don't know. I bore myself, I feel, if I talk about the game too much. On that note, back to the game. We got the tear gas grenade. Throws a tear gas grenade which disrupts robotic sensors, increasing the power of all debuffs inflicted on enemies. Does a little damage. absolutely nerfs their move speed, fire rate, and increases their burst fire delay, which is pretty much the same as reducing fire rate. And other debuffs we stack on have increased effect, so if we can find other items that do that, or weapons that do that, that's going to be pretty strong for us, I think. And there it went. I think in general that seems quite strong, depending on the cooldown. And I'm happy with this weapon as well. Now our map clearing at the moment is kind of garbage. we've sort of just gone where we want to. And nothing wrong with that inherently, but... Excuse me. That is pretty rude. Now why on earth did that trigger with nobody around? Who knows? Alright, big nuke, guys. Yeah. We wanna avoid those. Take out the pistol here for a sec. We have an item shop as well. We'll take a look at that in just a moment. Yeah, thank you tear gas for hitting almost nothing. And it's on me, you know, it's my fault. I could be setting that to manual mode, throwing it out where necessary. In fact, let's do just that. We can press 1 every now and then. I say to myself, knowing that I've never been able to do that properly. Alright. Sticky Bomb, I've lost all interest in you. I do feel like this hits you. I could be wrong, but I feel like it does. We had the shield core last run. I think it was pretty good. Activates when your shield is lost and restores shield based on the amount of stacks it has. Gives you more max shield passively as well. Sidewinder, shots can fire a homing missile when ready, dealing explosive damage and suppressing. I like the shield core because we are kind of a shield heavy character. And we have, picking up dog tags does restore our shields as well, so having more max shields plus that is synergistic. Eat that little reflection. I think what I loathe a little about the laser field here is that whenever it comes out, I feel like it belongs to the enemies. I don't feel like it's my effect. Yeah, okay, we'll just let that do its thing. So, critical damage, we got armor, shield, and item synchronization. 20% item effect power, seems decent. But it's cursed. I don't want to increase my terror level, I don't think. Let's go for more shields. Maybe we can do like a little shield build. I don't know what that would necessarily look like, but we got 2 pieces for that already, so... Alright, ammo down here. Let's just make sure we're all reloaded before we go picking up that ammo. Still got the coil gun, we will look to replace that. And another weapon upgrade kit. Increases range and velocity of projectiles. We got every 6 shot gives bonus damage and reduces heat. Which I don't mind. Alright, I'm just going to run a little experiment. Let's fire out here and just see how much heat we generate. Yeah, it's a reasonable amount. Let's give the power shot a go. I feel like we don't take it very often. Increases ability power at a shield cost. Ability effect power for us is kind of decent with the blade and the reflection. And we've never taken this before. And we could gimp our shields a little bit since we've taken some shield upgrades. Let's give it a red hot go. There's no use in just leaving an upgrade that you think is trash, never ever trying it. So let's give it a go. I love the shadow weapon variant. I love being able to move quickly when I reload. I always like backing off and reloading, so it just works so well. And that reduced heat, already very helpful. Let's go in with the blade. And that was a pretty quick kill, I gotta say. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Let's have a look at our class upgrades. Hoppin'. Alright, bunny hop. Dashes become a longer jump with increased distance which confuses and staggers enemies around them. That is very strange. Weapon shots gain a chance to fire additional plasma? Yeah. Surely. We will try the bunny hop at some stage, but plasma sounds really cool. Looks like we picked up an item also. Take a quick look at that. Plasma emitter. Throws a plasma emitter, slowing heavily when attached to a target and dealing continuous damage. Okay. Did we get that from picking up the class passive? I'm not 100% sure, but all the same. We could use a little damage up action. For me, we're just a little lacking in the damage department. Oh my god, what am I getting? Negative status effect to do with plasma? Did I take my own plasma damage there? Hard to say. But plasma, they look fun. Don't forget to reflect. Reflecting is fun. Fun where it may not be good. And I'm hoping to see a patch soon for performance-related stuff. Would be nice. Because those later levels, I do feel bad in the recordings. I do. Weapon choice is great. We want to ditch that coil gun. Recoilless rifle, compact and heavy rifle. Ugh. Let's try this. I think I might have said next time I see this, I promise I'll take it. So here's me fulfilling that promise. We got the Tempest variant. Has 200 rounds per minute and grants brief speed upon firing. Unreliable energy source can react in varied rates. We have chance for extra shot, chance for free extra shot, and no ammo chance. Attachments also have stronger effects. So we'll try and load this one up with attachments ASAP. Holy. Take me out of here. Alright. It's an interesting gun, put it that way. More of a long range type vibe. Man, these enemies are so fast right now. Could that be an effect of the increased escalation? I would say likely. They definitely feel a lot faster. Especially those dogs. Look at this guy. He's hitting walls. We got a heavy gun there. It's going to be a bit of a long-term play, maybe. Now, you might say, Cardo, is that code for the gun sucks in your estimation? Yeah, the gun does suck in my estimation. But I feel that every gun with the right upgrades has potential. Like, what if hypothetically it was fully automatic? That could be a thing. So we'll see, we'll see. For now, let's just deal with the Terra up. We didn't die in Act 1 as predicted, so... already beyond my initial expectations for the run. And as expected, we haven't pressed 1 a single time, so we'll throw out the tear gas just there, and we'll do our best to try and throw it out more often. But anyone could have guessed that I would forget to press that. Now this guy's outside the map. Oh, you poor thing. Oh, that's just sad. I hope he... listen. Give him the mercy kill. I can't handle it. Loot outside the map? That is sad. Right, the propaganda's gone. I'm not sure what that does. Maybe that was what was giving them speed. Kind of looks like that could be the case. I'm not sure how dogs benefit from propaganda, but they are robot dogs. So you gotta suspend your disbelief a little. Alright, what do we got? Credits chest over there. We have a weapon upgrade kit. We'll try it. Try it on the heavy rifle. Increase fire rate, accuracy and cooling. Man, I don't know. Let's go for accuracy and cooling. I don't feel like it's improved the gun in any way, but who knows? We also need to give it a fair go. We got another upgrade kit for it as well, so maybe we're heading somewhere. We'll throw it down. Oh, hello. We picked up the spike fireball cannon. From nothing. We'll stick with this, because we said we would. Increase weapon damage, but increase recoil and deviation? Yeah. Let's throw some damage on this thing. Let's get it hitting hard. I have faith. I have faith that it can work. I will spend resources trying to make it work. I can't imagine that's like a good idea, but... eat tear gas, bro. Bro is tear gassing a turret. What am I thinking? I'm so sorry, dog. Something about taking him out with the heavy rifle, or the heavier guns, really, feels particularly tragic for the poor dogs. But let's put it this way. It's a robot dog, so A, it doesn't have feelings. B, they could have designed, these are robots, they could have designed them to look like anything, and they chose dog. They wanted me to feel guilt, I feel. So maybe I shouldn't feel bad at all. Maybe I should feel extra good about killing dogs. In a way, that makes sense, right? Something tells me that won't be the most agreeable statement. Alright, we're good on the rhythms. Throw out a tear gas. Hey, I'm remembering. This is my training for using items properly in this game. I've decided that this is the episode. I will not, under any circumstances, change the tear gas off of the 1 key. And that's a promise. I will try and use it effectively. I will even upgrade it if I get the opportunity, so that I'm even more inclined to use it effectively. Alright, extra item here. It would be funny if I now just dropped it, but for a plating printer, I will drop a destructor grid. I hate the look of this thing. It really messes me up. Plating printer produces plating. Activates when attacked or can be used to give plating to friendly units. Destroyed plating sends out a stunning impulse, dealing it 200 damage and 10% of max health and damage. Alright, I made a promise. We'll upgrade this. Additionally throws a small scatter bomb. I like it. In terms of class abilities, man, I got no idea. As much as I hate the dash, getting a move speed burst on usage sounds good. We'll throw something into the blade. Kills within 5 meters, increase power. We'll check out the reflect as well. I don't feel like cooldown's really an issue for this, so we'll increase the power of it. It's at 196% power, in fact. So hopefully that's going to do some good work for us. Okay, moving right along. We'll use the heavy rifle, but I have a feeling we're going to want to switch up pretty quickly here. It's just the distance you have to have. This character doesn't necessarily want to do that. We'd love to pick up a shotgun. Tear gas. With the scatter bomb working well. Okay, not gonna lie, that reflect felt good. Right now we're running high skill cap, I feel. We really need to like dial in to make this kind of build work. But I'm happy to give it a go. Oh, come here. Okay, where are we looking at on weapon upgrades? Throw another one onto the heavy rifle. Shots increase fire rate and ammo regen up to 10 times. Chance to fire extra pellets. Chance for no ammo cost. Let's go chance to fire extra pellets. Remembering that attachments on this gun are a little more powerful than average. So that chance to fire extra pellets is going to be a little higher than you'd expect. A little higher than it reads. I will check to see if it tells us where that percentage chance is going to be. But I'm feeling more confident about this level, this weapon, sorry, already. Ah, so the chance remains the same. But the extra pellets increases. Now it's increased by 0.2. I don't know what that actually means in terms of effective. You know, is it gonna grant us an extra? Does it round up? All these are legitimate questions that I do not have the answer to. Let's tinker with this rifle. Better recoil is pretty good, I think. And an item shop. Now the face melter, weak point hits have a 70% chance to cause an arm-ignoring ion explosion. We know this is very good. Recharge shields and boost max shields of all entities within. This would be a good contributor for the shield build. Twin Link is kind of cool for even more extra shot action. Let's ditch the plasma emitter in favor of the Twin Link. To trigger automatically on weapon shots. Maybe we can get this heavy rifle firing like 5-6 pellets, and that'll be fun. Being a high damage single shot gun, it feels high value to get more projectiles. That's the thought process anyway. I like to let you guys know what's going through my head moments before I die. Body upgrade, we're happy about that. Shield regen delay, we don't really care because of the dog tags. Crit chance is cool. Holy. Reload, back off. Reflect. Dash out. We're a bit more of a defensive build. Oh boy. Oh, you jerk. Tell me they don't know when I'm reflecting. Because it feels like they know exactly when I'm reflecting based on that. Alright, get in there with the dagger. Finish off. We got a terror level increase. Take that dog tag. Oh yeah. Back off here. Back off. Tear gas. Don't forget it. It's very important. More backing off to do. Alright, that reflect was not showing its true colors early on. But, it's feeling a lot stronger now. I guess naturally being a reflect, the stronger the enemies you go up against, the stronger it's going to be in turn. We made it out there. For now. Ammo hasn't been an issue yet, which is good. Gotta pick up here. Stop that madness. Heat's fine as well. Now we gotta remember we have that center area to clear. But I just want to complete the loop first. And we're making it work with the forced heavy rifle build. For now. Nothing to see here. Health shop is cool. Health shop is very cool. Let's get absolutely mogged on by the reflection. Health shop. Trade health for credits. Could be okay. Dodgy pills. Taking damage can initiate a dodge roll to avoid further damage and increases dodge chance. Kind of funny. Some gadget activated shield boost for both. 25% chance for melee attacks to strike twice and increases healing and regeneration. Well, our main class ability is a melee strike, so... I did want to try the dodgy pills, but... I know you guys would be upset with me if I didn't take the melee buff, so... Okay. Divine Sacrifice only comes into play if you have summonables. We do not, so we're just going to pick Survive here. Basically a little wave defense, followed by, if you complete it, a blessing. A choice of blessings. Usually very good ones, I will say. Alright, don't be too intimidated by this spawn, it's just a lot of smaller enemies. Now, I don't know if that's happening for you guys too, but I'm getting some very strange audio. Probably a little bug, apologize about that. Hopefully next level, audio will go back to normal. But basically everything's sounding, I guess hollow would be the right word for it. Let's have a look at our blessings. We got Twin Zeal of Xur, extra shot chance, but the extra shots cost ammo. More fire rate, but more recoil. Or more crit damage, but more heat. Let's try the extra shot chance. We are running a kind of extra shot build here. And I love the idea of that. Still only one weapon upgrade kit, so not enough to get the final upgrade stage of our weapons, but hopefully this level could be the chance. Yeah, that fired, I think, 3 pellets, which is pretty cool. Alright, DMR turret got crazy deflected. Tear gas is cool. I think we've been saved quite a few times by picking up a dog tag and getting all our shields back. Look. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Sorry, bro. And you could see there, if you're a freak like me that's constantly checking these things, we went from 3 ammo to 1 ammo in just 1 shot. And that is the Twin Zeal coming in. So extra shot, but it does consume ammo. Alright, cooling, we're not too fast on cooling. Fire rate's okay, but I feel like reloading is probably the best, and I used it with the wrong weapon. Still, it's not the worst thing to upgrade that weapon, but it's not what I wanted. I must have accidentally swapped there. Alright, everything's working well. More dog tags is great. Oh, dog tag rewards. That's how we got our weapon earlier. Auto stacking blade at 50 dog tags. Interesting. Interesting. Well, now we know. I must have missed that part of the description. I am starting to love the deflect. I gotta say. I did it dirty early on. I said it was dog shit. It was not dog shit. Nice, look, 4 blade strikes there. And we're kind of chilling. I haven't felt necessarily the difficulty spike of 150% just yet. I'm sure it'll happen before I know it, but at the moment it's manageable. Put it that way. And my dagger wasn't up for that, which is kind of embarrassing. But we can't check everything at once. Tear gas? I'm gonna say tear gas every time I use it, so that you guys will be proud of me. I want you guys to know that I'm remembering it. Good miss on the dagger, thank you, Double Dash. Just loop around here. And a weapon upgrade kit, putting our final upgrade into this gun. Active reload grants 1 quad shot. Man, maybe this is the time for that. We also have the turbo chip, which is basically an all stats up. Critical chip, stack up critical damage per kill, but lose all on damage taken or weapon switch. Nah. Nah. Let's go for an active reload and see what this quad shot looks like. Couldn't really see it, but it's cool. It's definitely cool. Remembering that that quad shot potentially can be even more shots because of our twin link attachment and our twin link item and the inherent chance from Haste of Zur and the weapon passive unstable. If you add all those together, that's a lot of potential shots coming out all at once. If that all happens at once, any enemy I point that at is going to be basically dead. So, Seek and Destroy. Each collected pickup increases crit damage. We know this is excellent from last run. Grants a choice of multiple tunings and an upgrade kit. Weak point hits gain stacks which heal. I do love all of these. I would take them all if I could. Let's have a look at our crit chance at 10%. Tuning could still be quite good, but I feel like it's probably the weakest of these. Let's run with Seek and Destroy. Each collected pickup giving us some extra crit damage. It'll give us a little bit of motivation to go into crits. Listen, dude, if you're going to fire that slow, you're not going to make it very far in the drone kingdom. Standard's got to be higher than that. We got drones out here firing rockets, suicide, drones with fire like 1,000 times a second. If you're out there just like pissing out little blue balls, phrasing, you ain't getting far. Whew. And nor am I, apparently. Those shotgunners, we're not messing around. Alright, pick up the ammo and split. Yeah, get parried. You're gonna eat a quad shot. Remember, we still got more coming in. We haven't seen the guy with the cape yet. I think they may be called Zealots, but I'm not sure. If we die to one, we'll know. That deflect. Ah, oh, so cool. So cool. I did not expect it to be as fun as it was. Wonder if there's a way, build-wise, to get the active reload on this happening sort of more often. Maybe we reduce ammo but increase reload speed. We do have the audio bug again, so it must be linked to one of our items or one of our weapons. So sorry about that again, guys. We have whatever that is, which I cannot remember. Dropping the tear gas temporarily. Disc of Justice here, slow moving disc which glaives between targets. Not interested. We recycle, yeah. We get the tear gas going again. And again, all our sound effects are just kaput for the moment. With 2 weapon upgrade kits, let's upgrade our AMD. Less recoil, more fire rate, doubled on the first shot. Interesting. More weak point damage and weapon damage. Less heat, more projectile range, damage range, and more projectile speed also. Let's try the airborne high velocity. Sounds like it could be quite good. Item upgrades. In keeping with my promise, let's sink another one into the tear gas. Fully resets cooldown and grants 1 charge when combat ends. That seems to be very good. Let's go for Healing Stim. Grants armor. I think power upgrade is probably better in general. Going from 140% power to 252% power. So that went insane. And I don't think we're able to upgrade anything else, so let's move on to the next level. Hopefully that audio bug will go away also. And now that we have that upgrade for the tear gas, we got to use it as much as physically possible. Wasted a quad shot by firing essentially directly into a shield. Try not to do that too often. That guy is straight up punching me. I did not notice that last time. Alright, doing alright here. Throw another tear gas at him. Very tanky, these enemies. But you're out. And you won't be far behind, sir. I gotta say, this boss battle feels a little easier than some of the other ones. Just me? They kind of been chumps every single time we've gone in for it. Let's grab the ammo. Looks like we were already maxed out, so we won't bother with the other one. But we do have a class upgrade to look at. Collecting a dog tag reloads 20 shots and activates a micro dash. It's okay. I don't think it's that good for what we're currently doing. So one reverberating blade stack every 5 seconds and reducing the cooldown. I think is a little better. And the much maligned heavy rifle has become our mainline weapon. Essentially by sheer force of will. It's doing okay. Deflect when things get clutch. Reduced cooldown blade. It's all feeling pretty good at the moment. We also did get to our 50th dog tag, so the blade is auto-stacking at the moment. So we don't need to get kills for it to increase in effectiveness. It's going to do that on its own for us. Whew. Little dicey. But we're okay. Just get that dog tag, get the shield back. Very poorly timed deflection there. And this is where things are getting a little tense. Enemies from all over the map are coming to say hello. Alright. Absolutely owned. Deflection in one-on-one. You got no shot. You got no shot. Let's pop a heal. For safety. I don't need to use them too much yet. And we have... I don't know what that is either. Chuck down the shield core here. Titan shield. Activates a damage reflecting shield which also increases item power. Let's run with it. Why not? We'll ditch the shield core. RIP shield core, you've been good to me. Pick up the Titan shield. Hasn't got any increased power yet. None of these items do. Yeah, alright. Don't forget, tear gas to engage. is the name of the game. Weapon jamming seems to not count as active reloading because I don't think we got the quad shot for that. Which is fair. It's very much not active reloading. But it's good to know for science. Just in case. Alright. Tuning, we do have the right weapon equipped. Ammo gain, mag size, less deviation. Oh, it's just so boring. I don't want mag size because I want to be active reloading a bit, so let's reduce the deviation. Maybe it'll help us hit some more shots. That's all going to be dependent on our aim in general though. RIP you. Alright, we're a little exposed here. Back it off. Into cover. Hold on. Okay. The weapon fired off twice and I thought, do I need to be holding the button all the way down and just firing over and over again? Turns out no. I have been using the weapon correctly. If I hadn't been, and I hadn't been for this long, this video might have never seen the light of day. I don't know if I could take the embarrassment, to be honest. Future Command, Warthog LMG. Let's keep what we got. I don't see any reason to change up, even for a cool weapon like that. If we buy it, it might mean we miss out on a better upgrade later down the line. Little late on the deflection there. Very sloppy. Alright, for all the good deviation did me there. Little heal. We have no charges left on that this level. Keep that in mind. But good, it's good. It's a sign that things are getting a little trickier. Keep our wits about us. Oh, and a big old lag spike there. Had to leave for that. And these guys just hanging out. Still forgetting to engage with the tear gas, but, you know, is what it is. Yeah, the reserve seems like a very strong upgrade because I think the game classifies you as leaving combat quite often during a level. I think it's generous with it. So, always having a stack to engage with, I think is strong. Thank you, ammo regen. I think that has been a big part of why we haven't had ammo issues this run, is the ammo regen on ammo pickup. Filling up the current clip. Okay. Opportunities for items and upgrades up here. Super bounce grenade. These are some very high damaging grenades. I feel like sort of in general they're better than something like a plating printer. So let's pick them up. And we're going to throw an upgrade onto them. It's going to cost 1,000. 30% chance to double throw or maximum charges by 2. They throw passively while in combat, unless we want to auto trigger them, so I think double throw is better than just having charges. I think if we increase the charges, I don't think the charges would regenerate quickly enough. It's just an active reload here. Okay, Gambler's Den there. We probably won't be able to afford the upgrades from it just yet. That was such poor form to move forward to engage with only 1 ammo left in the clip. Very, very sloppy play there. But I'm done apologizing, because you know what? Try and do better. Game's tough. You don't always make the best decision, and that's life. Those grenades definitely hit me. I was talking shit about the stickies, and then the heavy grenades pretty much wiped me out. Yeah, okay. Let's wait for 1,000 and then we'll take that seriously. I'm still rocking the heavy grenades though, because unlike the stickery grenades, the damage is just crazy. I feel like it kind of makes it worth it overall. We have hit 1,000, but we will need to clear the ambush. And we gotta be extra careful. The ambush is what took us out last time. Oh! I am in deep shit. Run! Dog tag for shields. Tear gas. Deflection. We are in such trouble. We are in the shitter here. Yep. Those ambushes do not mess around. And we didn't have... We probably should have switched to our alternative weapon. It was just so long since we had used it that I was feeling a little timid about it. But that's okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. What did we die to? Who can tell? It looks like I killed Enforcer. Look, who can tell? What happened to me? Here we go. Judge Bike killed me. It's always a Judge Bike, man. Always. Those things are just crazy the moment they come out. But that's okay. Did we? No, we didn't get to mastery level, but that's okay. Next time, I'm gonna bust out the Riot Guard again. First time we played the Riot Guard, we had a great run. I'm sure we'll pick some different abilities this time around, but we'll save that for next time. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Have a wonderful week whenever you're watching this, and we'll see you next time.